What's up and good evening, everybody. This is Boss Lady Media here, and Saturday evening here in the city. And what I'm tinkering with today is Zoom. I ran across a video where this young man, I think his name is Afwall, what he did was he went into Zoom and changed some settings. Then he also, on his Windows computer, he changed some settings. And what that did was it made Zoom go from a 480p to a 1080p setting. And it changed the whole game for the Zoom and its content. It really made the picture pop. So let's go into it real quick. Here it is. I'm going to open up Zoom and I'm going to show exactly what he did. Okay, what he did was join a new meeting, which I'm going to do at this point right now. And I'm going to go back to the original setting. I'm going to click this off. Okay, click this off. For some reason it's blocking me, I guess because I'm using my camera. But in any case, what he did was he clicked start video, then he went into share screen, and then what he did, he went over to advanced. I'm going to move myself over. Then when he went into advanced, he went into content from second camera. This feature right here is where your 1080p is going to pop. You're going to have your regular settings where you're just dealing in the 480 or the 720 or the quote unquote supposedly high definition setting. But the content from the second camera is where your 1080p is going to be after you change those settings. Then you hit share. Okay, and I move myself over. Now I'm going to go through my cameras. Right here is I'm going to switch some cameras. This camera right here is the camera that I have like behind my equipment. Then I have a camera that's overhead, which is it's a grainy it's a grainy kind of camera. I'm going to switch that out and get myself another camera. Then also I switch the camera again. Now I'm in the front facing camera. This camera is sitting directly on a tripod in front of me. If I can get it to come in. Okay, didn't come in as of yet, but if I keep switching, that's my OBS, which is virtual. I have 4 cameras pretty much hooked up to my computer. I have my Canon M200, which at this point right now the battery has run down in it, but it is also on this switch camera. So that would be one. Then I have the EOS webcam utility, which is on here, which is virtual. But if I go back, I'm going to go back. There it is. Now this right here camera is wait a minute, both of them are on at the same time, so let's go. Okay, the camera that's right there, it is. Now this is the camera that's sitting overhead. That's the camera that's sitting overhead. So I have 4 cameras that are hooked up. Then let's go into video settings so everybody can see the settings. Now this is what the young man did. I'm not going to take credit for it. I just watched the video and the video was awesome. So what he did was he went into audio, and in audio he checked automatically joined by computer when join meeting, press and hold the space, Keep that checked. Keep sync buttons on headset checked. Then you go to advanced. And when you get to advanced, you're going to see where it says auto cancellation. You're going to leave it on auto. Then you're going to click show in meeting, enable original sound from microphone. If that is not clicked, you're going to click that. Then you're going to click high fidelity music mode. Then you also are going to click use stereo audio. That's it. Then you're going to go back and let's test the speakers. Sounds good. Then I'm going to test my microphone. Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. Okay, so you see that stuff is working. So these are the things that you have checked in your audio and in your video. Go back. I have my let's see, which camera can I use? Okay, I guess because I'm using them. Well, you're going to make sure, that high definition is checked. If it's on original ratio, go over, make it high definition. Mirror my video, always participant. Leave this stuff on. Always show video preview dialog when joining a video meeting. That's in the regular settings. And then you're going to go advanced. And you're going to make sure optimize video processing, receiving, and sending audio. Make sure that stuff is checked in the video portion. And in the audio, just like I said, you're going to advanced, and that's what's checked there. Then what you're going to do is you're going to close out. Close that screen. And then you're going to move yourself over. I'm going to move myself over. And I'm going to have to stop sharing this. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to end that. Leave the meeting. Then what I'm going to do is go over to my computer, my Windows 10. I'm going to click all settings. Move myself back over. And here you're going to go into system sound. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to click that. I'm going to click down to, we're going to click sound, bring up the sound tab. Then you're going to go down to sound control panel, and you're going to right click that. You're going to click on that. You're going to do nothing in playback, so all that is set. What you're going to do is you're going to go over to recordings. Your sounds, you're not going to mess with that. Your communications, you're not going to mess with that. You're going to go to recordings, and each one shows your microphones that you may have hooked up to your Windows, whether it's an external microphone, which I have my Logitech, or my Blackmagic, which I have my ATEM Mini hooked up to it. This is my microphone right here. So each one of these, I have my USB. All of those are hooked up there. But what I'm interested in right now is my Logitech. So I'm going to right click on my Logitech. I'm going to open up properties. From the properties, I'm going to go to levels. And right now I have it, well, they said between 79, but it never should be 100. So I put mine on 89. I don't know. For some reason, I just liked 89. And then I hit OK. And then I went to advanced. Now in advanced, for each one, you're going to make sure you're at the highest bit rate. Now the bit rates go from 8,000 to 48,000. So you're going to click and apply if it need be. Mine is already done, so I'm already in there. So hit OK. And for each one that you have hooked up, you're going to do the same. Like I said, I have my Blackmagic, so I'm going to hit right click and bring up properties. Then I'm going to click on levels between 79 and 80 something, but they said never go to like 100 and such like that. Excuse the noise outside. Saturday, whatever. So once again, the bit rate is 4800. On the exclusive mode, you want to make sure this is not checked on each one because you want to have total control of your Zoom features. So you don't want the Windows to be controlling your Zoom. I'm sorry, you don't want Zoom to be controlling your features. So you just set it where you can manually control your things. So I hit OK, and that's done. Now I close that out, and that's done. What I did was I changed in the settings. I changed on my Windows 10, and then I also changed in the Zoom. I changed the settings in the Zoom, and that's how I brought about the 1080p. So if I click the start a new meeting, once again, go over real quick, and right here where it says, and this is right here is the original. This is an original right here. This is not the high definition. This is just original. Now, if I share, all you're gonna see is this. But if I click advanced and I go over here to content from the second camera and I share, well then that's where my high definition is gonna be. I switch camera. Hopefully my overhead will pop up. For some reason it's not popping up. But so goes the life of equipment. There's my virtual camera on my OBS. My EOS webcam popped up. My camera behind my system popped up, but I can't get that overhead to click in. But if I stop video, share, content from second, and that'll put my 1080p. So you have an original, and then once you go into that second camera, that's when your HD content, your high definition, your 1080p, your true 1080p will show up on your camera, and you'll make your system pop. And for some reason, I really want that camera that's overhead to come on, but it won't do it. It wants to be stubborn right now. Okay, let's see. It came on, but it didn't stay on. So let's see. Come on. There it is. Okay. Now that is the 1080p. See how it is close? It brought me closer. That's the 1080p. So with that being said, that'll close out the video. Hopefully it's something that, you know, if you're interested, especially if you're doing Zoom classes or anything that you have with Zoom, and you leave the meeting right now and I'll close that out. But anything that you're doing with Zoom, especially now that people are working from home at this point still, so something to spice it up a little bit. Make your videos pop or make your lives pop, especially if you're having conference calls and you're doing Zoom meetings and stuff like that. Make you look a little bit more high quality, so to speak. Well, in any case, that'll end this video. I was just interested in that. It really was a nice little video and I liked it. And I like being on Zoom because I talk a lot to family members from Zoom. Sometimes I be on there a lot doing stuff. We connect with family members through Zoom. So with that being said, that's the end of this video. It's been a while since I've done something. I've been busy, you know, with work and family life and stuff like that. So pretty much settling down now where I can get back into my streaming content and doing a little stuff on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed this. And once again, happy Memorial Day weekend to all the veterans. Thank you for your service. God bless you, keep you, cover you, your families, and everybody enjoy the weekend. Peace.